Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. How are we doing today? Thank you so much for joining me on that raid, everyone. I really appreciated it. Also, welcome in, Raiders! Whoops, I forgot to close this. Let me just close that. Welcome in. We are doing some more Final Fantasy today. We're doing the Magical Range DPS. Also known as Pictomancer. Fun fact, I don't know how to play Pictomancer. So, this is going to be real interesting for me. I am probably going to dye this outfit black, though, before we continue. I am helping Glacy out with some, content stuff real quick, and then we'll go ahead and continue, but no spoilers just yet. Welcome in, welcome in. It's good to have you all here with me to do stuff and things. YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. That is not how you spell Instagram. But no, Dragon Fae, it is not a thing that you can actually raid into yourselves. It's just that my raid command is also how I get credits to play. And, yeah. I thought it made sense. I'm sorry, I can leave, if that's what you guys want. No, okay, wonderful. I wasn't sure what to do if you'd said yes. I don't really have a lot of plans tonight beyond Final Fantasy. Kingdom. Alright, I need to hurry and do this before my computer starts screaming. I'm posting on Tumblr now, and then I will go ahead and post these on the Discord, and then everything shall be golden. Thank you. Post now. Okay, let me get over here. At staff. Content notifications. Nini, no. YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. I really need to start doing this for myself, but I just feel so overwhelmed with everything that I've decided to do this week that I'm probably going to take Monday off to just do Glacy stuff. I really need to get ahead of schedule on Glacy, but it's just like, every time I make that plan, something happens. Ooh. It's fine. I'll just edit it. I really need to change the keybind that enter immediately sets out post. At least because of all the stuff I do. Close Instagram, get me TikTok, YouTube, post, Blue Sky. Sorry, almost done, and then we can continue our playthrough of Final Fantasy. But yeah, I've played I play the majority of the job quest, so I think it's safe to say I do have an opinion on them. Some of them are good, some of them are not. I understand why they went to role quest, but it also kind of sucks because the good ones, you miss. But I guess it gives them more pressure to make the story really good. Okay, let me go ahead and open this. And close this. There we go. All is good in the world. Are you the person I need to help? I'm guessing you are. Actually, did I get everything done? It says YouTube site is live, but I'm just going to check that real quick. Okay, we are good to go. Thank you everyone for your patience. I'm going to go ahead and start the spoiler timer. And as for warning, if you're avoiding spoilers, what is happening with the pings? This is a new stream, Jesus. It's a brand new stream. I rate it out and everything. Then why can't I get more cookies? Twitch must be doing a glitch. Checkmate L plus ratio? Yeah. That does sound right. Okay, Jesus. Do you wanna... Do you want me to reset the spoiler timer, or was there more you wanted to say? Good luck with the ball crushing factory. Okay. I'm going to do the spoiler timer one last time, just so that Jesus has the opportunity to walk away. Thank you, Dragon Fae. That does not fill me with joy. Okay. If you are trying to avoid spoilers for the magical DPS role quest, now is your moment to leave stream, mute me, put me on the side, exit stream even. But we are going to go ahead and get ready to do this as soon as the spoiler timer is up. Yee. I'm going to laugh if I actually do enjoy this one. 10 seconds are remaining on the clock. And then after we're done with this one and the healer role quest, I'm going to use extra time to get more of the MSQ done. Let's go ahead and talk to Keyrig. Keyrig? I'll call you Keyrig. Let me guess, you're standing in front of Keyrig, bounty hunter non-parallel, because you have the mind to aid me in felling the dread, Phonesis? Do I have the right of it, or do I have the right of it? You have the right of it. I've been here for 2 seconds and I already don't like this guy. Willing to throw caution to the wind and strike off to do battle with a nigh indomitable foe, eh? Well, I've got a feeling the two of us will get along just fine. Allow me to elaborate. Phonesis isn't your run-of-the-mill stray sin-eater. He's one of the nastiest the realm has ever seen. Formed the remains of one of those God's damned warrior of light. There are 4 of them all told, crawled up from the bowels of the deepest helves from being buried for nigh on a century if the tales are true. People have come to call them the Cardinal of Virtues. Before he was transformed into a sin eater, Fonus was none other than the Archmage Niobert, whose baleful magics were feared the realm over. Though it's only been a few short years since he first showed up in Orang, he's already preyed on far too many innocents with his foul sorcery. Not keen on seeing their trade routes disturbed, the local merchants have placed a healthy bounty on his head. Of course, I'd like nothing more than to fell the fiend single-handedly and claim the entire bounty for myself. Unfortunately, circumstances have dictated I must recruit a companion. That's where you come in. Provided that you can prove to me you're worthy of the rather specialized set of skills I require, I promise I'll make it worth your while. Not a bad offer, wouldn't you say? If you fancy yourself up to the task, come find me in Amarang. I mean to set off for there shortly. Okay, let me go ahead and dye my outfit real quick. Ah, never mind. I don't know what I was thinking. Man, I was really looking to sing this in a different color, but oh well. And yes, I did pre-order Dawn Trail. And then I never played Dawn Trail because, well, back when I got Dawn Trail, I had a progression buddy, but, sadly, that agreement, doesn't exist anymore. But Progression Buddy and I are still, friends. It's just, Progression Buddy has a busy life, and I wanted to stream more Final Fantasy. You could just say things fell through. Yeah. Sadly, those words did not enter my vocabulary. My brain is dying. I've not gotten my second cup of coffee for today yet, and I think it's beginning to show, so the next BRB screen is going to be a little bit longer since, well, not the next BRB, the one we do before the healer role quest will be a little bit longer while I go get coffee. So, you came. It's good to see someone who isn't all talk. As fortune would have it, another Sin Eater, a far less imposing specimen than Thornus, of course, has been sighted just to the west of here. Prove to me you have the skill to back up your words, and we'll talk farther. Man, if only I had a Dragon Fae in my head that told me the right word to say. Or just something in my head that told me the right things to say. Welcome in, Ein! Congratulations on being first! Congratulations on an extra 50 cookies! That's right, you're the first person here, Ein! Oh, hi, it's you! Ooh, hammer time! You must have come in with the Ray Dragon Fae is, this is the new stream. This is a brand new stream. You just came in with a raid. Remember Rufus said you were going to raid someone very close to him? I'm him. I'm future Rufus. It's me. Good show, Fred. I wasn't sure what to expect from you, but seeing you in battle has left me little doubt. It seems I found myself a formidable ally. and so I extend the offer in earnest. Help me hunt down Fonus, and we'll split the bounty down the middle. Well, what do you say? That's the spirit. Now, there's more you should know before we proceed. Come with me to Moored Soup, my base of operations, and I'll fill you in on the details. Welcome to Moored Soup, friend. As you can see, it's a bustling trading post frequented by merchants from across the realm. At least it was before Fonus showed up and started preying on unwitting travelers, hence the bounty you see. The lucrative reward has attracted the attention of one capable bounty hunter after the next, yet the fiend still roams free. You can probably imagine why. Those who have seen Fonus and return to tell the tale speak of great horrors they've witnessed. Cavernous black holes materializing out of thin air, swallowing everything around them into the abyss. People have taken to calling them the Hollows. Rumor has it that one barely has time to lay eyes on Fonus before he summons forth the Hollows, which proceed to consume everything in sight. And I do mean everything. Just the other day, an entire caravan was devoured by the Hollows, leaving only nothingness behind. Mages have postulated that these holes are literally tears in the fabric of our reality, gateways to other worlds. To put it another way, at any rate, suffice to say that the next man to come back from the void will be the first. And yet there's something odd about it. Witnesses say that Fonus doesn't seem to go out of his way to prey on people or settlements. He simply shambles across the waste, summoning hollows one after the next, and the destruction follows as a matter of course. These days, drawing too near the fiend is tantamount to suicide. Even attacks from afar have all been futile, as Fonus simply summons the hollows to consume every incoming arrow. With every conceivable means of attack foiled, even though savvy bounty hunters have all but thrown up their hands, even though the bounty now stands at some 9 or 10-fold their original amount. I'm of a different mind, however. The way I see it, if there's a way to neutralize the hollows, we'd more than stand a chance against Fonus himself. This is why I require your services. Your easy triumph over the Sin Eater spoke clear. You're a mage of no common skill. If anyone has the arcane knowledge and aptitude to help me figure out a way to defend against the hollows, it's you. I hope you rest well, Ein. Don't worry, I fully intend to shoulder my share of the burden, and so I plan to gather all of the information we need before asking you to put yourself in harm's way. And with that, I'd best get to work. Once I have formulated a proper plan of attack, we'll talk again. Until then, I suggest you continue to hone your casting skills. The battle that awaits us will not be an easy one. And I should probably start thinking about dinner as well. Yeah, I probably should have waited a little bit longer before immediately hopping into this. That's my bad. Ah, there you are, and your timing couldn't be better. As luck would have it, a little bird told me that Fonus has been sighted in the vicinity not long ago. Don't you worry, I have no intention of rushing in like a fool. My plan is to shadow the Sin Eater from afar, that we might observe the hollows with our own eyes and formulate a suitable plan of attack. To that end, I procured this mannequin here from a merchant acquaintance of mine at the Crystarium. By setting it up on Fonus's trail, I mean to gauge just how wide of a berth we must keep from the fiend so as not to be sucked up into the void. Shed no tears for the little fellow, friend. His sacrifice will be the key to our success. And yet, as you can see, he's not quite in the best state of repair. Pray lend me a hand in procuring what we need to get him back on his feet. Wait, what are you even talking about? You're a lifesaver, Fred. I just spotted a nasty-looking sandkin stilby lurking to the east of here, and I do believe one of their tendons would serve well to put some spring back in the little fellow's step. Snag one for me, and I'll see to the repairs. What little friend? Am I the crazy one? I was crazy once. They stuck me in a box. I don't know what I'm going. I don't know where I'm going with this. I think my mind is beginning to wander. I think I need to get food soon. The next BRB may actually be longer while I make food and coffee. I'm sorry, guys. I wanted to power through it and then take a break before we do the healer, but I gotta eat. My brain is in my stomach, I fear. I don't remember what half of these do. Let me read up on my gauge. Okay. Interesting. I guess I'll figure it out on the move. Whee! Hello! Am I doing this right? Oh, I am. Okay, I see how it works now. Maybe I'll make meatballs again for dinner. I do like meatballs. But that takes a while. That takes about 10 minutes. Peanut butter sandwich sounds good. Any luck finding the tendon? For my part, I've acquired something that could help serve as a makeshift here. Cost me an arm and a leg, but hey, if it helps claim the bounty in the end, it will be more than worth it. Perfect. Yes, I reckon this is durable and elastic enough to replace the mannequin's snap drive belt. I'll fetch my toolbox and get started straight away. In the meantime, why don't you scout us a suitable lookout point? Fonus was last sighted just southeast of town. Try to find a spot on higher ground, out of sight from the main thoroughfare. Yeah. Yeah. What? I'm more interested in the Warriors of Light than I am in the person I'm helping. I think that's the issue that I have with the role quest is there are interesting characters, but we only see them half the time. Is that a fair way of describing it? I don't know. Oh there, friend. As you can see, our clockwork friend is back in tip-top shape. And since it appears you found us the perfect lookout spot, why don't we get down to work? I'll kindle us a fire. We might be here for a while. Oh wow, you're quick. Well, I'll be. There's the bastard. Look closely now and hold your gaze. You must witness the sheer horror with your own 2 eyes. No, we mustn't send out the mannequin too soon. If Phono sees it, he may very well blast it to bits before it has a chance to investigate the hollows. And there he goes. I'll send the mannequin to trail him. Let's sit back and enjoy the show. Whee! Just as I expected, gone without a trace. Shed no tears for our little friend, though. Through his sacrifice, we now know how much distance we must keep from the hollows to avoid being sucked into the void. Now it's our turn. Let's edge a little closer and see what we can observe. Mind you, take care not to wander too close, lest you fancy a vacation to a dark and shadowy abyss. My stomach is starting to growl. I'm so sorry. It's as if a shadowy whirlwind rages inside, ready to suck anything and everything into the void. I've seen many a horrific sight in my day, but this sends a shiver up my spine. Let me out. It's so dark in here. Why the pale face, friend? You look as if you've seen a ghost. A voice, you say, from inside the hollow? But that's impossible. Is anyone out there? Please, help me, help me, help me get out of here. Over here. Is that a voice? Is someone out there? If you can hear me, please, you must help me. I can't see anything, no road, no trees, not even an aether current to follow. Which way do I go? How do I get out of this place? The voice, what in God's name is it saying? The voice of a boy, you say? Claims he's lost inside with no aether current to follow? Sounds like he's adrift in the flow. Not unlike what would happen if an aetherite to which one was teleporting was destroyed mid-journey. Oh, that's a horrifying thought. Wait a minute, what if there was some way you could channel your aether into the void? Might that not allow your aetheric form to serve as a beacon of sorts to guide the child back to us? Of course, not that I know how do we go about that. You reckon you could just do that? I won't even think of asking how. Do your damnedest. Layla, academic at large. Wicked White, I knew you were no ordinary sinner, but even still you find ways to surprise me. Huh. Where am I? Well, I'll be damned. There was a child inside. Our little expedition has left us with more questions than answers, but this boy needs our care. Let us help him get back to Mordsup and find him a warm bed and some nutrition. We. The boy's resting now. He's weak but not wounded, at least as far as I can tell. Nevertheless, his presence raises questions. Are there others trapped on the other side of the hollows? If so, may they also be returned to our world alive? There is much we must ask when he awakes. On the other subject, this might be an odd question, but have you ever looked after a child before? As a matter of fact... You don't say. In that case, he's all yours. Heh, I'm jesting, friend. I can't well tie you down here forever. Worry not, I'll manage somehow. I suppose the first order of the day should be getting some food in his belly. He does look terribly pale, after all. Methinks I'll go hunting for some meat. No, perhaps I'll take him to a physician first. After all, he may be suffering from some ailment inscrutable to the eye. Or maybe I should... Damn it all. I knew I wasn't cut out for this. Congratulations. You've become Dad, Sir, Sirig. There you are. You'd be happy to know the boy is awake and seems to be no worse for wear, physically speaking at least. There's just one rub, you see. He has no recollection of where he came from, or just how he managed to get swallowed up into the void. In fact, other than his own name, Taynor, he can't remember much of anything at all. He seems a good lad, mind you, eats my half-arsed cooking with a smile and nary a word of complaint, yet I reckon he's hurting inside, and badly. We must reunite him with his parents with all due haste. I suggested that he go on a stroll around Mort Soup in the hopes that the sights might help jog his memories. He can't have wandered far. Why don't you go check up on him? Okay. Don't tell me. You are the one who rescued me from the flow, yes? I feel from you the same warmth that reached out to me when I was adrift in the ether. Well, I'll be damned, the boy's a sharp one. And that's not the least of it. The carer who examined him said they could feel great power welling up within him. Despite his young age, Taylor here seems to possess the remarkable command of the magical arts. Perhaps I do, and yet I cannot say. Try as I might, I cannot recall nothing of who I am, or where I came from. Only the darkness. No need for apologies, boy. You did well just to make it back to us. Speaking of which, can you remember anything at all of what you felt while you were adrift in the void? What I remember, or at least I think I do, I recall a vague sensation of someone passing alongside me. Indeed, I believe this is what roused me from my slumber. If the hollow is truly a gate between worlds, that would mean that someone recently traveled from ours to another, or from another to ours, but that's not possible, or is it? You'd be surprised! You know something I don't, friend. Worry not, I won't pry for details. Ah, well, no sense racking our brains over matters beyond our comprehension. Let's concentrate on what we can do, namely finding the boy here a home. No doubt his memories will come back to him in due time. You truly do that for me? But the two of you have already saved my life. I couldn't possibly burden you any farther. Ah, you're no burden at all. Besides, if we can't figure out who you are and where you came from, it might lead us to the answers we seek. Now let's consider the option. One possibility is that you're an orphan, all alone in this world, with not a soul to care for or look after you. And yet, this seems unlikely. Yes, the mystical powers you possess say otherwise. If you are truly as skilled in magic as they say, then it stands to reason that someone trained you in the art. Who this master of yours, or whether or not you are of their blood, or simply receive their tutelage, this I cannot say. But either way, I'm certain they're worried sick about you. If that is true, if that truly is so, I would very much like to meet this person, too. That settles it then. Let's get down to business. I took the liberty of inquiring around more soup in the crystarium. Unfortunately, there has been no reports of missing persons matching Taynor's description, which means we have no choice but to take our search elsewhere. I know a merchant in town whose travels often take him far afield. Let us have a talk with him and see if he's heard any helpful rumors. To the savvy merchant, away! Oh, I need to resummon Xena. Rumors of a missing boy, you say? Funny you ask. It's a long shot, I reckon, but I overheard something the other day that might be of use. On my way to more soup, I stopped by at the inn at Journey's Head. There they met an ailing mage. As the carriers told it, he'd been ambushed by a sin-eater and was separated from his child in the battle. Bloody hells, could it be if the sin-eater attacked the poor man was Foinus that could explain everything? The man you speak of, he could be my father. We must go to him at once. Agreed. I can only hope this man is... No, there's no point in presuming the worst. Let's make for the inn and see what the carriers can tell us. To the inn! Away! Hello there, I hear there's a mage in your care who's lost his boy. Well, I do believe we have him right here. I fear there must be some mistake. The boy in question has already been found. This is him. Right here. What? So it wasn't my father after all? This boy with you, he too has been separated from his family? Just so. We'd heard their man here was looking for his son, and we just hoped. Alas, it seems it wasn't meant to be. But there are people here, yes? Might I ask around and see if any of the others are my family? But of course, yet many of the people here are quite ill, in many cases in considerable pain. It's no place for a young child to walk around unattended. Indeed, it's not. Guess that means either myself or Layla should accompany him. I'll go with him. The walk might help me, or take my mind off things. Not a bad idea. If the lad doesn't mind, I reckon Taynor would rather be with someone his own age. Take his mind off things. Speaking of which, how's the boy's father holding up? I fear the poor man has already departed on his journey. He is a man no longer. The child insisted upon staying by his father's side until the last. I permitted this out of respect for him, though a part of me regrets that choice. None young should suffer such horrors. It is some small solace I hear that he has living relatives who reside at the Crystarium. In fact, I was just making preparations to escort him there myself. I see. Reckon we should also find someone to look after Tainer as well. Don't get me wrong, friend. I haven't given up on the prospect of finding the boy's family, but we have no other leads, and a deadly sin eater still on the loose. Oops. If the lad tags along with us every step of the way, he's far more likely to end up dead or worse than to ever reunite with his family. Here's what I propose. We find someone to watch after Tainor for the time being, get back on the hunt, and gather whatever clues we can about his origins along the way. Very well, but we must see that he is safe. Aye, that goes without saying. Let us talk with the proprietor of the Wandering Stairs. He's kindly enough chap and knows darn near everyone in these parts. With any luck, he'll be able to direct us to a willing and able guardian. Look, I don't like this any more than you do, but it's the best we can do for the boy given our circumstances. At any rate, let's find him and share the news. Don't worry, it's my decision, and I intend to take responsibility for it. Whew. Bad news, friend. It seems the two young ones got into a quarry of sorts, and Taylor's up and run away. Seems the lad mentioned how he'd come out from one of the hollows. The other boy put two and two together and figured he'd been attacked by a sin eater. Then I said my dad was attacked by a sin eater, and then he turned into one himself. So I asked, what if you turn into a sin eater too? Taynor's face went all right, and he kept saying, "What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean?" over and over and over again. I couldn't take it anymore. Before I knew it, I was shouting at him, "Shut up! Just shut up! I bet you're turning into a sin eater already. Why? Why did I say such a mean and nasty thing?" Don't be so hard on yourself, lad. Both of you had a rough go of it these past few days. Nobody could blame either one of you for feeling a bit on edge. But best we hurry up and find Tainer before he comes to harm. Let's split up. I'll search west, you'll take east, and be careful out there. I am intrigued by the mystery of Tainer, but I am very curious to see where it goes. I'm intrigued. I have a feeling I know where it's going, but I'm intrigued. I'm doing it. Oh, poor Tater. Okay, let me see if I'm understanding this correctly. Hey, Frian. When I heard the clamor of battle, I feared the worst, but I see you have everything under control. Are you okay, lad? Forgive me. I don't deserve this kindness. I was just so scared. I was worried what would become of me if I never recovered my memories, and I started thinking, what if I ended up like that boy's father? What if it's already happening to me? That's one matter you needn't worry about. You're himself with. The carer who examined you told me as much. You've suffered no direct wounds, and you're no more in danger of turning into a sin-eater than Layla or me. Is that so? That's good to hear, but I must apologize to that boy. I should have known better than to badger him about such things, especially after what happened to his father. Funny thing that he's been saying the same thing about you. You both have good hearts, and you've been through more things than any man should. There's no need to be ashamed about your feelings. There is still much I do not understand about this world. Why does no one here know of me? Am I doomed to be alone for the rest of my days? Why? Why must it be this way? If only I could remember. Something. Anything. I'm sick of not knowing who I am. I'm sick of being alone. Oh, uh-oh. Now it's your turn, Taynor, and do not be disheartened by your last attempt. Even the greatest of mages have known failure. Your command of magic is equal to my own. If I can succeed, there's no reason why you cannot. Free your mind of worry and focus. Thank you, Nilebert. I shall try my best. Oh. Not what I was expecting. That's very curious. Wicked White, are you alright, Layla? I remember now. I was standing here on these blighted plains, my head hung low in shame. Then Nilebert turned to me with a smile and heartening words. Nilebert, why does that name sound so familiar? I reckon we've much to discuss, but not in this god's forsaken place. Let's head back to the inn and see if we can't get to the bottom of this. Okay, chat. After we finish this quest, I'm going to go ahead and BRB for a little bit, so I can make dinner and coffee. I will be back after I get those 2 items of food and drink. Yeah, I really need to stop thinking that these streams won't take that long. I started, what, at 12:30, and it's already 6:03. Taynor, are you alright? I'm so sorry. I never should have said those nasty things. Forgive me for reacting as I did. I'm fine. In fact, I seem to recover some of my memories. Really, that's wonderful. Maybe you won't feel so scared and alone anymore. I'm leaving to go live in Crystarium with my relatives. Promise me you'll come visit. I mean, after you get your memories back and all, of course. I promise. Until next time, my friend. I knew you two would work things out. Now, let us return to Morp Soup. We have more than our share of questions that need answering. As I saw it, first you fainted all of a sudden. When you came to, a portion of Taynor's memories had returned. What in the world happened out there? The power to look into the past, eh? You're certain what Layla described matches up with your recollection of the past? I don't know how to break it to you, lad, but your friend, Nyobert, that was with you that day, he's no ordinary boy. He's none other than the very man who became Fonus, one of those goddamned warriors of light. If he was just a young child in your memories, that means what you saw took place over 100 years ago. But if that were just happenstance, another boy with the same name, but no, judging from the formidable command of magic, we can only assume it was him. On the way back, I managed to recall some more about Niallbert and myself. We were taken in by a group of mages, a consortium of sorts. They were searching for a means to open a hole to another world, and were recruiting young children with high magical aptitude for the test. Niallbert and myself were the two they chose. You can't be serious, and that would explain the Sin Eater's ability to summon those damned hollows. And if you possess the same knowledge of training as Niallbert did, it would also explain why you were able to survive in there all that time. But what I don't understand, why haven't you aged at all? I cannot say for sure, and yet my memories, they are slowly coming back to me. In time, I may be able to help you find a way to close the hollows. You would be a lifesaver if you could, but don't overburden yourself. You're still recovering, after all. In the meantime, don't worry. Layla and I will see that you're safe. I thought Tainer was a victim of the Sin Eater. To think he was actually friends with the man himself. Back when he was still a man. This can't be a simple matter of happenstance. Yes, I'm convinced of it now. The child holds the key to defeating Fonus. We must keep him safe, and not let him out of our sights. Besides, look at how hard he's trying to recover his memories. I'm not so heartless to kick the poor lad aside before he's figured matters out. But we can't very well rush things. You and I will continue to prepare for the battle ahead while waiting for the rest of Tainer's memories to come back to him. That is to say, if that's alright with you, lad. I'm so sorry I couldn't possibly burden you any farther. Look, lad, I've only known you for a short while, but I can tell you've got a good heart and good head on your shoulders. I can only begin to imagine the horrors you've been through, not to mention the fears and uncertainty you face even now. But I want you to promise me this, no more apologies. You're no burden to us, not in the least. You're a valuable member of our band. As long as you're willing, I want you with us. Isn't that right, Layla? Uh-huh. I see. Thank you, Keurig. Thank you, Layla. I will aid your request in whatever way I can. Now that's more like it. We're counting on you, lad. Complete. Okay, chat. I'm going to BRB to make some dinner and more coffee. I will be back in about 10 minutes or so. We will return very soon. Is that the good one? Oh, good, it is. Okay, I will be back very soon.
No?
Right. Wait, what?
There's a base on Kilikon. Whee! I don't know why I keep flying with that ability.
You see a cat? Where do you see a cat? Oh, I'm the cat.
From the deepest pit of the seventh hells to the very pinnacle of the heavens, the world shall tremble. Unleash Ultima! La bread!
Target neutralized! Alpha to Falcon, enemy reinforcements neutralized. Awaiting further orders. Over.
Fine work, Alpha. Entrench your position for now.
There you are.
Yeah, basements means. Oh! So some sharks do give live birth, some.
Did you just throw that off?
I ate it.
Please see.
Ooh, rubies. You have no proof of anything, honey.
I watched it happen. It was on my stream.
He's grabbing my wood. So nice of him. Wait, that sounded wrong. Please scratch that. And think about what I just said.
Can I wear the tingle hat? Can I wear the tingle hat naked? Or do you want me fully naked? Tingle hat stays on? Tingle hat stays on. No one take that out of context.
Is this my rat? It's shaped like me. It's my rat. This hole is my hole. What? You know, like when the wall and it's like, oh, this is a me-shaped hole? Oh, okay. Yeah, not like that. I'm not. No, Rose, no. No. No.
Could never thank you enough. Please accept this as a token of my gratitude. You're welcome, bitch.
Oh, wow.
Aren't you killing your own kin? Well,
I know. How dare I? How dare?
Oh, hello.
Oh,
Did you
goodbye.
just get... Did you just get yeeted?
Yeah.
I hope you're all being good boys and girls for mommy.
It saved. I mean, it saves like 5 seconds.
Wink from the Buddha.
Wink from the Buddha.
What if I don't want to wink from the Buddha?
You're gonna drink from the fucking Buddha.
You can drink from the hose then.
I will.
I'll drink from the hose. They taste good.
Yeah.
So some sharks do give live birth, some lay eggs, and all crabs lay eggs. No, I did not lay another egg. I mean, I did not lay an egg.
Yeah. Thank you. Right back. Oh shit.
He was stuck again. My stamina is great.
You stamming it now? That's very fair. Oh my god! What is this one brain cell?
That goes to one shared brain cell.
There is no thoughts behind my eyes apparently today. There's no brain, no. Remember. No valleys or bumps, or ridges or lumps. Everything just slides right off. Like a water slide.
He's grabbing my wood. So nice of him. Wait, that sounded wrong. Please scratch that. Don't think about what I just said.
So some sharks do give live birth, some lay eggs, and all crabs lay eggs. No, I did not lay another egg. I mean, I did not lay an egg.
I need you to go tell Glacy they're stinky.
Fancy yapping at me. OMG, it's Daddy Raubon time! Indeed it is, and it's voiced Raubon time! Daddy is speaking. Why in the fuck did I just say that? From the deepest pit of the seventh hells to the very pinnacle of the heavens, the world shall tremble. Unleash Ultima!
Hi, chat. I'm back. Oh. Such devastation!
Bread.
Such devastation! It wasn't my intention! Okay, welcome back, y'all. Sorry about that, I actually decided to treat myself with decent dinner. Okay, let's go ahead and continue. Good news, friends. Tanner has told me that his memories are starting to come back to him. There's one recollection in particular he says he's eager to discuss with the two of us. Tell us, lad, what is it? As time goes by, memories of my earlier days return to me piece by piece. Nyabert and I were born to members of a great consortium of mages. From our earliest days, we were tutored in the magical art by some of the realm's greatest scholars. The consortium's leaders sought to find a way to open a hole in time and space, a portal to other worlds in which they could summon forth beasts of great power. Nyabert and I were chosen to participate in the research. Summoning great beasts from beyond our world? You're a mage, Layla. Is that even possible? Perhaps he speaks of Void Scent. Void Scent, never heard of him, but I'll take that as an answer. I'll take that answer as yes. Maybe he's come up with the damnedest ideas, and yet I don't understand. Why ever would they use two young boys for such a dangerous experiment? Beasts our masters sought to summon reside in planes most distant from ours. Reaching across such a great distance requires a tremendous source of innate etheric power. And so our masters set about to breed the perfect mage. Marriages were arranged to wed the mightiest members of the consortium to one another, in hopes they would bring forth children of their twofold unheard of magical aptitude. Finally, they succeeded. And so you were born, and Nyabert. Indeed, from before we could speak, we were taught the complex incantations required to breach the boundaries between worlds. We practiced these spells day after day, night after night, for what seemed to be an eternity. At long last, we were deemed ready to attempt the summoning. Sadly, the experiment ended in failure. The pull beyond the rift was too strong to resist, and I was sucked into the hollow of my own creation. There I remained trapped alone and adrift in that empty void until Layla called me back to this world. Alas, over a century has passed since that fateful day. That's one thing I still don't understand. If so many years have truly passed, why is it that you've not aged even a whit? I cannot say it for certain, but remember the words of one of my teachers. The rift is not unlike a border between countless worlds, a place that exists beyond time and space. If it is true the rift exists outside of our concept of time, then it's all too possible that even seconds spent in that empty pocket could correspond to months, years, or even decades in our world. And so you return to us just as you were that day, even while over a century has passed for the rest of us. But why didn't Nyabert save you? Wouldn't it have been simple as opening another portal to the void where you were trapped? I fear that would be close to impossible. Opening the portal and reaching as far into the rift as we did required all our energies to be focused in unison. So in losing you, not only did Nyabert lose his friend, he lost his only chance at saving you. Talk about being dealt a rough hand. Fear not, I have good news as well. I do believe I've managed to recall the incantations needed to summon and manipulate the hollows. Summoning beasts from beyond the rift is far beyond my powers, but I just might be able to seal up the hollows. Fonus so enjoys summoning. What say you, friend? Shall we give it a try? Oh, now that's music to my ears, but let's not be too hasty. After all, the last time you tried to use magic, there were some complications, to say the least. Yes, we need to take the necessary precautions before confronting Fronus in the earnest. Let's meet outside the village, where Tanner can test his magic safe from harm. You know, Dragonfey, I think I kind of understand. I understand why you said this was your least favorite. Oh, hold on, let me get my canvas out. Look, guys, I'm an artist. Before I speak too harshly, I should at least see if it changes my mind. Lala bread. Anything but Lala bread. Oh, cool. It's an instance. I'm ready for it. I think we have 2 more after this one. Go to sleep. I don't want to deal with you. Oh! Wicked White, you did it, lad! Okay, now okay, good. Sadly, I have not the strength to reach further beyond, nor keep the portal open for more than a few moments. Now I still need further training before I can face... Oh! Fonus, where in the hell did that bastard come from? Damn it all, I'm too close, I can feel it pulling me in! No, Nyabert, these are my friends. You mustn't hurt them. Oh, well, this is unfortunate timing. This isn't good. The cave-in's completely sealed off the tunnel behind us. We've no recourse but to press on without our companions. You heard her. What it'll be? I suppose it falls on us to save the beast and collect the bounty. Perhaps you and your band would care to take the lead? Spare me your jabs. You have no intention of giving up your prize. Mind you, I too made a promise to my companions. A promise I mean to keep. But I told you that splitting up was a bad idea. If Brandon and Renda Ray was here, this second-rate spellcaster would be no match for us. Now, Sailiva, let's not forget who our true foe here is. Lamit, you're certain that if we slay this monstrosity, the cave-ins will cease? According to miners, the beast was first sighted on the same day the tremors began. Its very presence is sucking the mountain dry of its ether. We dwarves know these caves as well as we know our own bodies. Trust me! Then I suppose we'd best make short work of it before something comes crashing down. Hey, where do you think you're going? My apologies, I took your ceaseless prattling as an invitation to proceed on my own. Think yourself clever, do you? You've uncommon confidence to think you can fell the beast without aid. Answer me this. Why is it you're so intent on claiming the bounty for your own? The bounty? Why indeed? At any rate, unless you've a mind to stand around here until we all get crushed, we'd best be moving, yes? Finally, something we can agree on, and so I have a proposal. What say we band together until the battle here is won? The trembles grow stronger, no doubt a cave-in is imminent. Let us vanquish the enemy with our combined strength and quit this place before it becomes our tomb. Until the battle is won. After that, I go my own way. Okay. Your aid is most welcome, Nyabert. Let's make short work of the beast and take our leave of this place while we still can. Indeed. Hold on. Ooh, they gave me a limit break. Love that. Okay, hold on. Let me sort these out. Okay, 1, 2, E, Q. Okay, let's do it. You force my hands. Flare! I need to level my black mage up more. This is actually pretty fun. No, my cast. It would seem we're not the only ones stuck in here, eh? I have a bad feeling about this. But you gotta say something. Or we're going to have issues. Consider we're done. How about you? Oh wait. The leftmost one is mine. Saliva, you take its run on the right. Consider done. How about you, fiends? Oh, excuse me. What's this? It leads deeper within. We really should have asked for a map, not that it have been much use after all the cave-ins. Well, aren't you a big boy? Ow. Oog. Nyla, Nyabert needs you. Understood. Do you think you still think you could have managed on your own, mage? Perhaps it would have been more of a struggle than I expected. That's him. He's the one who drinks the mind's ether. Alright, let's put this oversized bull out of pasture. Sila, Leva, Niobert, with me. My magics are yours for now. I'll take the front. The battle is on. Slow cast, slow cast. This is a very slow cast. It summons the others of the ilks. We should dispatch the small fry, and quickly. I am working on it. Please don't give me more vulnerability up. I'm begging you. That'll do it. That should do it, Siliva. Oh dear. Another earthquake. This bodes ill. That was a close one. To my side, I'll heal your wounds. Or close up to something. Stand back, my friends. Disorientating groan. Oh, do I hide behind the rocks? I do hide behind the rocks. Any moment, getting my limit break. Oh, good. Limit break is here. Please. I hope that would do more. I sense an unholy power. Get behind me, friends, quickly! Silo, are you alright? Damn it, we can't keep this up much longer. Strike with all your strength. Oh, you're still alive. Such devastation, chat. We've done it. Now we need to find ourselves a way out. The tremors continue, but why? The fiend has been vanquished, and it's either returned to the mountain. We were wrong. No, it was not the creature itself that was causing the quakes. Ah, yes, the crystal courses with high inconceivable power, a vast wellspring of ether accumulated over the ages. Yes, the beast was but a hungry creature drawn here by the stone, as was I. You had no interest in the bounty all along. The stone had been left unchecked for too long. The sheer volume of ether it now houses is so vast and overwhelming it threatens to bring the entire mountain down. For how many years have I searched for this precious relic that could afford me the power needed to save my friend? You mean to take the stone from this place? But then what would happen to the mountain? If the ether is not returned to the earth, it is but a matter of time until the mine collapses. The miners, those who live at the foot of the mountain, countless lives would be lost. There's no time. What can we do? Hey, Nor, my friend. Damn it. Damn it all! The tremors have stopped. Tainer, pray forgive me. I promise you this. As long as I walk this earth, I shall never, never give up hope. The stone was yours to do with as you please, and still you chose the fate of many over that of your friend. In return for your sacrifice, I would make you an offer. Come with us. Let us join you in your search for a means to save your comrade. The life of an adventurer isn't an easy one, but I dare say you strike me as the sort who just might enjoy it. So it's to you. We'll traverse the realm together and lend our strength to whatever unfortunate souls we encounter along the way. And who knows, before you know it, we might just stumble upon a way to rescue your Tainor. I would like that very much. Tainor, forgive me. I have failed you today, but mark my words, for as long as I walk this land, I will not abandon hope. I will find a way to bring you back to us. But today I find myself in the company of new companions, and for now, I must lend them my strength, just as they lent theirs to me. Oh, right, you guys were here. Layla, are you alright? Worry not. Phonesis is long gone. I launched a few arrows in its direction while he was distracted by Tainor's spell, and it just stole away. Anyway, I'm glad you're awake and on your feet again. Come now, let's head back to Morgsuk before the bastard has a change of heart and comes back for us. Okay. You really gave us a scare back there, clutching your head in pain with a deadly Sin-Eater in plain sight. Let me guess, you had another one of your visions, didn't you? Ooh. Wait, take me. So that's how Naya Bird and Albert met up. Just goes to show that in times of crisis, even the bitterest of rivals can turn fast friends. Now, let's see if I get this straight. Nybert made it his life mission to save Tainor here, knowing that his own energies wouldn't suffice. He went in search of a relic that would afford him the etheric power needed to reach beyond this world, and deep in the mindset that he found it, yet in the end he decided to sacrifice the stone in his own cause to save the lives of countless innocents who called the mountain home. And so he did take his first step down the path of a hero, a warrior of light. So that's why he came back to this place, why he still summons hollows as he did many years ago. Aye, there can be no doubting it, even though he's become a Sin-Eater, but for memory, reason, and any sense of his own actions, the ghastly shell that was once Nybert still haunts the wasteland, searching for a way to bring back his old friend. I only knew him as a child. The whole idea of Sin-Eaters and Warriors of Light, it was all new to me. Even as the pieces came together, I could not truly believe that this Nybert and this Phonesis were one and the same. But when our gazes first met, standing out there in the waste, in an instant I knew without a question, this was my friend, a friend who'd been searching for me all these years. At last I know what I must do. I must stop Phonesis, that my dear friend may finally find peace. Together, we can do this. Right, chat? Together, we can do anything! Thank you, my friends. In the battle, I was able to push Phonosis's hollow away from Keurig, if only for a short while. With some training, I'm certain I can learn to close them up entirely. After all we've already seen from you, I have no reason to doubt you. If you're game, so are we. Finally, some cause for hope, eh? But still, we must exercise caution. The last time the boy worked his magic, our foe showed up faster than you can save Phonosis. While this may be a simple matter of happenstance, the likelihood is high that the casting of the spell itself summoned the Sin Eater to us. You'd best avoid casting any similar incantations until we're prepared for the final confrontation. I want you to stay close for now, devote yourself to your studies, and hone your skills to whatever degree you can in the safety of the village. In the meantime, Layla and I will redouble our training efforts as well. Should we succeed in finding a way to counteract the hollows, it will come down to our firepower versus our foes. We must be at full strength for the battle, lest we allow victory to slip between our fingers. Okay, two more, chat. We got this, chat. I only make good decisions, chat. I'm happy and filled with no sorrow whatsoever. This was such a good idea, chat, to do all 4 of these today. Why are some of you guys judging me and saying, Rufus, you fool, you've done it again. You've overestimated your own abilities and how long these quests are. That look in your eyes, yes, I can see you've gained much strength since we last met. You'll be pleased to hear that Tanner has managed to make steady progress in his training as well. Excuse me. The boy believed he's regained much of the knowledge and skill he possessed before getting sucked into the pocket of time and space. An admirable feat, considering that it was not long ago he could scarcely remember his own name. And yet there is one aspect of his training that is yet to be addressed. Put simply, the boy lacks experience in battle. To work the magic necessary to seal up the hollows, I must maintain perfect focus and clarity of mind. If the battle with Phonosis is my first, I fear my concentration will be disrupted all too easily. And so, I thought I'd take the boy out into the wilds, that he might acclimate himself to the battlefield and further hone his command of magic in the process. And yet, we must keep a wide berth of Amarang. Were we to encounter Phonosis before we are fully prepared, the results could be disastrous. And so I propose that we go into excursions of sort. Would you be willing to accompany us? I believe there is much the boy could learn from your example. Excellent, then let us make for Lakeland. The beast in the forest of the lost shepherd should provide a fair challenge for the boy, for the lad. Okay. Wait, where am I going? Ugh. Which one is closer? Crystarium. Don't worry, chat. My second cup of coffee is cooling down, and then I will be able to drink it. And hopefully that gives me the second wind I need. But I am finishing all 4 of these blasted things today. And you guys can't talk me out of it, even though I really wish you could. Also, it feels weird, but I'm now in content that I'm not extremely overpowered for, and it feels weird. Like, I'm glad, but also, on the other hand, it feels so weird not to be the most powerful thing from mobs around. Oh, there she is. Now we shall get down to, is something the matter? How do you like my new clothes, Layla? Not only are they stylish, why, I can just feel the power welling up from deep within me. They were a present from Seerig. Isn't he the best? It was a simple investment, nothing more. We must seize every possible advantage if we are hope to triumph over our foe. Enough idle chit-chat. We have work to do, Layla. I would ask you to begin by setting an example for the boy, showing him precisely how to conduct yourself in battle. We can't just very well toss him to the Wolverines on his own now, can we? So why don't you get out there and hunt one down for us? Tainer, watch carefully and let Layla show you how it's done. I'm back. I thought you were Judge. Who are you and what have you done with Judge? It's hammer time. Oh, it's not hammer time. Now it's hammer time. Get hammered. I said get hammered. That was incredible, the sheer destructive power of your spells, the way you seamlessly weaved one incantation after the next, everything. But tell me, what would you say is the most important thing for a mage should keep in mind when doing battle with a fearsome foe? Just blast your foes with everything you've got. Just keep blasting them. But welcome back from Lurking Judge. Ah, but of course, thank you, Layla. I will endeavor to put everything I have learned from you into practice. Well, here goes nothing. He's going to summon Ultima. You know the cutscene's going to be good when that music plays. Drat, where do I? No, that's not. Curses. Just stay still so I can hit you already. Steady now, don't let the enemy fluster you. Keep your focus. Right, focus. You're a feisty one, aren't you? Oh, that's smarts. God, I've seen enough of this. Okay. Oh dear, that didn't go nearly as well as I had hoped. Don't get so down on yourself, lad. I shouldn't have jumped in the way I did. I dare say you were starting to get a hang of it there at the end. I think Layla doubts. I thought it would be a simple enough task to follow Layla's lead, but when the savage creature stared me down, I was too flustered to put what I learned into practice. Indeed, it is not the strength of your magics that's the issue. You simply must learn to compose yourself. What do you think, Layla? Are there any words of wisdom you might offer me? You simply need more practice, believe in yourself, and all will be fine. I was really hoping for an option of just keep blasting. Thank you. I'm sure you're right. I can't allow my foe to break my concentration like this. Anyhow, let me try once more. This time it will go better, I promise you. Yeah, I'm down to watch another cutscene. Sure, go ahead, kid, you got this. Yes, the boy will be fine. I must stay my hand. Yay! Child soldier defeated an enemy. I did it. The battle was won. Now that's how you wallop Wolverine. Well done, lad. I'm proud. I could be here for your first victory. You're far too kind. I couldn't have done it without you and Layla here to show me the way. You have my thanks. But don't let up now, boy. You must keep battling until all you've learned becomes second nature. Now, are you ready? That was rather more difficult than I expected, and yet thanks to you and Sirik, I feel like I can hold my own on the battlefield now. I have to agree, the way you made short work of that last critter, I'd say it's time to find you a more worthy foe. Let's return to Morsuk and plot our next course of action. Okay, one more chat. One more, and then we have to do healer. And then I'm probably going to use a little bit of extra time tonight so that I can do stuff tomorrow. Unless I decide to start early tomorrow so that we have more time. It kind of depends. You've proven the perfect mentor for the boy, Layla. Hell, I dare say old Sirik here could learn a thing or two from you. You've taught him not only how to wield his spells in battle, but how to maintain his focus in the face of danger. With those fundamentals under his belt, it's just a matter of time and practice until he's ready to face Phonines. I promise you, my friends, I will not let you down. Now, if you excuse me, I'd best go and write that down. All I've learned, why it's fresh in my memory. Such passion and determination. This must be the boy he always was, before his time beyond the rift stole from him his memories and his spirit. He devotes himself to training so that he might help us fell Phonines and bring his friend a measure of salvation. There's no telling what course the battle will take, but I suspect the boy will be forced to confront his past head-on, and it will not be easy for him, and yet I believe it is a necessary step for him to afford himself a new future. For Taenor's sake, for the sake of those who call Am-Uring home, we must triumph in this battle. Not to mention for the sake of our coin purses, eh? At any rate, I will leave you to your training and return to my own. The final confrontation is close at hand, and we must be ready. A tearful reunion! Okay. Well, look who's back, and looking more imposing than ever, I might add. You'll be pleased to know that Taenor's command of his magic has advanced by leaps and bounds since you left. Says he's finally convinced he can hold his own against Phonines. Truth be told, I worry about the boy. As devoted as he is to his training, I can't help but notice a sad, uneasy look in his eyes from time to time. He insists it's nothing, but I remain unconvinced. The fellow mage, perhaps you could succeed in reaching out to him where I failed. He should be around here somewhere. Go and find him and see if you can offer him a few words of support, won't you? I'm on my horse. Oh, hello. There, Layla. Is there something I can do for you? Sirik was worried about me, you say? That is kind of him. I assure you, I'm completely fine. I owe so much to the both of you. You brought me back from beyond the rift, took me under your wing, trained me, and comforted me to the point that my memories and my magic have both returned. I'm finally ready to face my old friend in battle, and it is all because of you. And yet there's a fear growing inside me, a fear that threatens to consume me. In my studies, I have learned much about sin eaters. I learned how those who fall to the most powerful sin eaters, like Phonines, become sin eaters themselves, doomed to live out their days as mindless, unholy abominations. If I were to lose my focus in battle, and you or Sirik suffered the same fate as Nyabert, The only 3 friends I've known in this world. If I had lost you all, how could I ever live with myself again? This thought, it shakes me to my very core. If you falter, we will be there for you. You're right, I mustn't forget that I have 2 strong friends by my side to help me shoulder the burden. Thank you, my friend. The task is a daunting one, but I trust in myself and in the strong and gentle friends who stand by my side. Nothing would make me happier than to help Nyabert find peace, but that is not the only reason I fight this battle. I must repay you and Severig for all you have given me. Now, not only did the 2 of you bring me back to this world, you have instilled in me a newfound sense of purpose, and yet, when the battle is done, you will leave this place. You will embark on new adventures with new companions, worry not. I will not hold you back or stand in your way. That is another reason I must fight this battle. I must prove to you, to all 3 of my friends, that I am strong enough to get on my own. Be strong, Tainer. You can do this. Sorry, I got a little carried away there. In any event, we should go tell Severig that I'm ready. Oh, that's a pretty outfit. Oh, I thought she had a hoodie on. That's her hair. That's my bad. It's still a pretty outfit. You're finally back, I see. I was starting to get worried. I trust this means you're ready to do battle with Phoninus? I am. Let us put an end to this nightmare and see Nyabert and the people of this land free! That's the spirit. Alright, the plan is to lure Phoninus to us by the same methods as last time. We will venture to the central hills of Amber, a safe distance away from the city, and Taylor will summon for Valhalla. It should only be a matter of time before our quarry arrives. I believe our chances are best if we lure Phoninus into a wide open space, where we will have complete freedom to maneuver. The hills of Amber should suffice. If you're ready, then let us away at once. Okay, chat. Let's do it. Where am I going? Over here. Gosh, am I glad I progressed more of the main story. That would have been real awkward. I'd probably have to contact someone and be like, hey, could you fly me over a gap? Oh, that would have been very funny, actually. Oh, hey. Look, guys, it's the MSQ. Okay, I believe this is my exit. Okay, I am going to BRB real quick. We will return in about 3 minutes or so. Please enjoy the BRB screen.
How did you end up bigger than each other? Hold on.
Because I'm better than Tyrion.
Fuck you.
Wait.
That's nicely.
Num. Oh wait, no, not after you guys just said that. No.
When the duck is on here, I cry, okay?
Okay.
Ready.
Header. Run.
Get him out!
Whoa, what's going on? Just got lost.
No, Rufus, quickly! Oh, I see.
phase 1 of fruit. Which one is Uwu? I know Yukop is,
Are you finding this game? I find this game fun. I'm just still very confused on what I need to do. So much stuff happening at once. So much stuff happening at once.
Ada, do you need stealing?
Gonna say, yeah, goodbye me. Oh wait, no, I resurrect. I'm demon. Okay, no, never mind. Never mind.
Remember that materials you gather are the property of the All-Terra Corporation. You will be liable to reimburse the full market price. Your current bill stands at 3 million credits.
What? All because I picked up a diamond? God damn! Well, shit. I'm about to be a broke-ass bitch.
Come here. How is this on?
Hello, I'm back.
Come here. How is this on? There's no power. That got creepy.
Witchcraft.
That turned on by itself. Witchcraft.
Oh, get the fuck out! Get the fuck out!
Well, that truly is witchcraft. Jesus Christ.
Hello, welcome back, everybody. Hang on, I saw a notification that I'm trying to find. Oh well. Let's go ahead and continue our adventure. I took a little bit of a power nap. I'm ready to go. I'm ready. Let us begin. Over there, it's him. Well, this doesn't paint a pretty picture. Yes, I knew you would come. Well, I guess we won't be needing this anymore. Give it up, Nyabert. My spells are more than a match for your own. These are my friends, and I will not let you take them. Do you hear me, Nyabert? Your long nightmare and ours shall end this day. One of these things doesn't belong. It's sadly Layla. They wouldn't let me dye her clothes. Hammer! 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 You heard it, it's time to show this bastard what we've got. I will seal the rifts. Oh. Hey, Fairy Cult? If you're still there, I may not know how to play Pictomancer, and would love some advice. Why isn't it letting me use this? It's my level 1. Fudge. And this is why we don't do story skips. Oh, hi, Oranges. Welcome in. Still spoilers, I'm afraid. Hold on, let me... Welcome in, Nabe. Welcome in, Oranges. Hold on, let me just fail this duty real quick. Welcome in, welcome in. If you are avoiding spoilers for... Okay, hold on, this works. Come here, buddy. Let's hug. Fudge. Welcome in, Casters and Co. Welcome in, Nabe. Welcome in, Oranges. Thank you so much for the raids, Nabe and Oranges. If you want clip shoutouts, let me know, and I will go ahead and give you the clip shoutouts that you both very much deserve as soon as I figure out how to stop this battle. Come here, hold it. Let's hug. Nabe wants a clip? Okay. And Oranges wants a clip. Hold on, I'm just going to close this. Nabe froze. Hold on. Let me try that again real quick. Nabe. Nabe, what do I do if your clips don't load? Oh, sorry, Nabe. Let me try that again.
Oh my god, it's a...
Okay, well, shoot. I'm sorry, Nabe. I guess... Let me try one final time, and if it doesn't work, I'm just going to have to give you a silent one. Anything? Okay, it's not working. Let me give Oranges a shout out.
I think we don't do the main quest line right here. I think the main quest line will be an off-stream activity. We cannot do the main quest line with this shit.
Hold on.
Well, nothing's happening. That's the thing. There's supposed to be something happening. That's the problem.
Oh, this one's sliding. This one's sliding now.
What are you doing? Oh, you're going to walk over to your son who's standing on his...
Hey, we finally got a clip to work. Let's give Oranges a shout out. What is Hold Your King? If you guys haven't followed Nabe streams a variety of different games. They're pretty cool. Make sure you give them a follow if you haven't already. And if you guys haven't followed Oranges streams a variety of different games as well. And I believe Oranges is also an artist. So do follow Oranges to support your local artist. I did silent shout out. That's why it's not working. Let me fix that, Oranges. I'm sorry.
Pinch you down with my yaoi hands.
Beautiful. Love that. Yeah, make sure you give both of these lovely people a follow if you haven't already. We are in Final Fantasy XIV Shadowbringers. We're doing all the role quests today. So if you're avoiding spoilers, now's your moment to close my tab, go somewhere else. Maybe consider coming back another day. But yeah, welcome in. Congratulations on being second, Oranges. Congratulations. And thank you for the head pats. Thank you for the hydrate. Good to have you here doing stuff. I did figure out how to die in the duty, so that's a bonus. Let me read through my abilities real quick, because I think I'm missing something. Interesting. Okay, let's just figure it out. Let's go! Is the spoiler timer up? It is. Okay. I'm ready. Let us begin. Proceed. But thank you so much for trusting me with your communities. If you guys need to raid and run, I do understand. I will never judge you for that. Okay, try 2. Welcome back, Sam Pop. I will get you a silent shout out as soon as I can. And thank you for being third. I do appreciate it. Thank you for the hydrate. I am learning how to Pictomancer the hard way. Through trial and error, I will succeed. Okay, I think I figured it out. And thank you for the lurk, Sam. I've done it. The hollow is sealed. It's hammer time. Maybe I should buy some potions. No, I got this. Trial and error, chat. Trial and error. Good gods, would you look at this? Wait, we can use the hollows to our example. Advantage. You force me to paint like I've never painted before. Hammer. Oh wait, I'm in a hollow. Ouchie, ouchie. Oh shoot. If even the empty shell of his body can work these magics, the power he must have commanded when he lived. Okay, I did not need this one just yet. Whee! Whee! I will eventually be able to draw my little wing thing. Hammer, 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 hammer. Oh dear. Wait, please, I have slow casting speed. You can't do this to me. Ouch. Ugh. GG, chat. Okay, let me go ahead and give Sam Pop the shout out that they so deserve. If you guys haven't followed Sam Pop yet, Sam Pop also plays a variety of different games, and they're pretty cool. Make sure you give them a follow if you haven't already. Forgive me, Taynor. Far and wide did I travel with my companions, all by searching for a way, any way at all, to bring you back to this world. And yet, in the end, it was all in vain. Though I treasure the adventures I had with Ardbert and the others, my choice that fateful day forever haunted me. What if I had run off with the stone and used its power to rescue as I had always intended? What adventures might we have shared? Aww. I snuck into the depths of despair, and I felt myself a wretch for doing so. For by what right did I pity myself when it was I who consigned you to a far more cruel and tragic fate? Whatever pain, whatever loss I knew is nothing compared to what you suffered, that you still suffer, abandoned by your only friend, cast adrift in a cold, dark void until the end of time. Yes, no doubt you are still out there beyond the rift, cursing my name to this very day. That's not true, Nyabert. I'm right here. And yet, even if you despise me with every fiber of your being, even still, I would give everything to see you just one last time. You would curse me, you could curse me, revile me, rain fist and magics down upon me, it would all be worth it just for the chance to say, I am sorry. Stop it, Nyabert. Stop. Please stop saying those things. Even after you had your mind, your heart, your very humanity ripped from you, still, for all these years, you kept searching for me. How could I ever hate my best friend? Aww. Don't you see, old friend, it was Layla here who brought me back to this world, but it was you who guided her to me. You've suffered long enough, my friend. I can take care of the rest myself now. You need to not worry about me no longer. So please, rest peacefully. Aww. Hang on, chat. I want to check something. I want to see if a certain someone has come to an opinion yet on whether or not... Okay, no. Still undecided. It's over. At last. You need to explain it to me. I know that Nyabert we saw was just a memory, of a reflection of the crystal, that my friend truly passed years and years ago. And yet, even if those words will never reach Nyabert, simply saying them aloud gave me peace of mind. I have no regrets today. But we should be getting back to town before any more Sin Eaters take notice of us, yes? I'll say, after that battle, we could use a rest, and I reckon Layla here could as well. Should we head back to Morgsuk? Wow. Wait. Ugh. Well, if it isn't the woman of the hour, I'm happy to report that tales of our triumph are already spreading across town like wildfire. Word has it merchants are so grateful that they intend to sweeten the bounty with a generous personal reward. My friends, I have no words to express my gratitude. Thanks to you, Nyabert has found peace, and I can finally close the book on this chapter of my past. Every day I thank the gods for having brought us together. The feeling's mutual, lad. To be honest, I wasn't sure what to expect when you popped out of that hole, but it's been a pleasure having you at our side. Uh-huh. So tell me, now that you've made peace with your past, what do you plan to do with your future? You and Layla have trained me well, and I'm confident I can hold my own on the battlefield. Perhaps I will travel the land and see if I might use my abilities to help those in need. If I didn't know any better, I think those were words of someone twice your age. If that's true your intention, then I have something of a plan. First, Oh, I'm being raided. Hi, Tapper, welcome in! Tapper, do you want a clip shout-out or a silent shout-out? Thank you so much for trusting me with your community. My name is Rufus. I'm a cleric. I, stream Final Fantasy. So much Final Fantasy. A concerning amount of Final Fantasy. Clip! Let's see what we got. The old clip gotcha. She... Ooh.
Alright. Dapper's making plushies. I'm making waffles.
Ooh, waffles. Well, that was Tapper, everyone. Do make sure you give Tapper a follow if you haven't already. If you need to raid and run, I do understand. Thank you so much for trusting me with your community. I will take such good care of them and probably try and drag a few into the Final Fantasy hole. But it's fine. It's so fine. Waffle Girl was my sister. I see. I see. But yeah, what were you up to today? I see you're making and crafting. Were you making more plushies? Hold on, Fuji Tech is going to have a moment. Oh, do I already have it disabled? Wonderful. But yeah, Tapper, if you need to raid and run, I do understand. Ooh. You did spell that correctly. Yeah, that's my favorite one because he's, angelic themed. At least I think he is. To be honest, I'm not even sure how to pronounce his name correctly, so, any spelling attempts are fine by me. It's fine. It's fine. Even I can't spell his name correctly. I can't even pronounce his name correctly. But yeah, I am going to go ahead and put on my little spoiler timer here. If you guys are avoiding spoilers, we are doing Shadowbringers, so if you want to avoid spoilers for its role quest, now is your moment to potentially mute my stream. Go to another tab, or just close the tab. It's fine, I understand. It's fine. It's fine. Just giving fair warning and all. Will you be posting the final result anywhere? Like, if you're posting it on Twitter, Blue Sky, or Instagram, feel very free to link those in chat. We support our local artist here, to the best of my ability. Like, if you just want to drop your socials, I'll take it. Oh, thank you for the follow. Yeah, feel free to share it, wherever it is you plan to post them. I'm on Tumblr, Instagram, Blue Sky. I'm on all the places. Unless you manage to find one that I'm not on. In that case, I'll go ahead and sign up for it. Oh, gosh. We'll ignore the spoiler timer here for a moment. I'm having a nice break from reading all the dialogue. Oh, dear. And thank you for the follow, Tapper. I appreciate it. Hold on. I am trying to find where I saw a message that was very curious. Okay. Okay, chat, I'm going to go ahead and start the spoiler timer again. So if you guys want to avoid spoilers, now is your warning to mute my tab, go elsewhere, or do other things. We'll be live for a while yet, probably, and I think I'm going to start early tomorrow if I can help it. Hopefully. Please. I need to use this extra time I've accumulated, but I live in the fear that I'm not going to be able to use it soon because I just keep getting so sleepy by the end of the day. Oh. It's fine. Everything's fine. But yeah, 20 seconds and we will go ahead and continue through the role quest. It's fine. It's totally fine. Don't even worry about it. It's so fine. Oh, goodness me. First, I'll need Layla's here's permission. It's just a thought I had, but what say we give the lion's share of the bounty to Tainer here? I reckon he needs it more than we do, and besides, we couldn't have won the battle without him. Ah, that's fine by me. But of course. I knew you'd feel the same. It's the least we can do to help a boy forge his path and a future for himself. My friends, I could never take advantage of your kindness like that. Think nothing of it. It's not easy for a boy your age to make his way into the world, and it's the least we can do. Think of it as a parting gift from your brother and sister in arms. Thank you, Sirig. Thank you, Layla. As long as I live, I will never forget your generosity. Finally, I have one last proposal if you're keen to hear it. There's this bounty hunter I know. He can hold his own with a bow, but he's always thought he could make bigger marks if he had a skilled mage at his side. If you're looking for a partner, that is. Sirig, you could not possibly mean... Of course, I'm saying it, so what it will be. Yes, yes, 1,000 times yes! Why, nothing would make me happier. Then I suppose that settles it. Welcome aboard, lad. I've got a feeling that this is only the beginning of a rewarding relationship. And on that note, I do believe my new partner and I are off to the Crystarium to find ourselves a new mark. If it's not too much to ask, why don't you join us there? I will owe you your share of the bounty, and I reckon it's a good place to say our proper farewells. What's the level goal at the moment? There is no level goal, just doing the role quest today. Or if you mean on the subathon, it's level 80, and I will worry about that after we're done with Shadowbringers this week. I meant MSQ. Let me see how many quests I have left. Okay, we're there. Let me compare with my little chart here. Sorry, chat, this shouldn't take too long. See, I want to say I could finish this in a day, but every time I say that, I get humbled. I would say tonight, if I can manage it, I would like to get to level 78. Like halfway through the middle block here. Which I think I could manage, potentially, maybe. It depends if this coffee gives me the second wind I need. Ah, Layla, glad you could join us. Tainer and I just arrived a short while ago ourselves. The boy's keen to start on his new life as a bounty hunter, to say the least. He's got no end of questions, that one, but there's one thing I can teach him. The rest he'll have to learn from experience, so I intend to do what I can to show him the world and keep him safe. So don't worry about us. Between my bow and his magic, I reckon we'll hold our own out there. That said, should we ever find ourselves on the trail of a particularly nasty foe, I hope you'd not be adverse to lending us your strength once more. Yet, somehow I have a feeling it won't take another 100 years for our paths to cross again. Until then, friends, stay sheltered in the shade. Yay! We did it! We did it, chat. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and, gosh, I hope this works how I intend it to. Okay, YouTube side, I am going to go ahead and, stop streaming here in a moment. And, then I'm going to make a quick thumbnail, and then we will go ahead and start the healer role quest. It'll be great. Gosh, I take forever to get to the point. I have to watch myself slowly make my way through the dialogue. Oh.